today's video, guys, we're gonna be continuing the Obi-Wan comic series where we left off. We are now on number 3, the third comic book of the Obi-Wan's journal, called Darkest Before the Dawn. Let's start. By now, the sandstorm will have reached the moisture farmers along the salt flat, including the Lars homestead. I assume that Owen has already sheltered the family. He knows what he's doing. I trust him implicitly, as I have for years, though he has little like for me. The importance of the boy in his care is beyond estimate. The burden is heavy on Owen and Beru to rear him and guide him day by day, while I enjoy an invisible remove when it comes to his protection. But Luke will be called upon soon in some way. It is all but certain in my mind. I hear, even in these whispers of these remote settlements, the civil war is once again inevitable. That means my time on this dusty sphere may imminently drawing to a close. I am left to ponder yet again. What is a Jedi's purpose in war? I often wrestled with that same question in my battle-scarred past. The Clone Wars tested my resolve again and again. Perhaps the experience tempered me. Of course, Palpatine's treachery proved that in the end, all was folly. The blood that was spilled, the systems that were suspended, it was all the sinister of orchestration. Our Sith plot for power was spotted far too late, and just as I'd been strengthened, I was also perhaps left forever wounded. In the earliest days of the war, we saw the seemingly endless growth of an army born from the genes of a single man, Jango Fett. But these soldiers were not faceless to me. Each man quickly forged his own personality. I still think of my second in command, CC 2224, whom I called Commander Cody with greatest fondness. I miss him to this day, even though he eventually tried to kill me. So it goes with my friends, it seems. This ocean of soldiers was led by generals who were monastics, priests, monks. As Jedi, we learned to fight from an early age, and I had already seen my share of combat. But this was different. All war, in part, at least, concerns dominion. As servants of the Force, we learned that it presides over all like an unseen current. To seek any kind of dominance is to misunderstand the very nature of the Force. After losing so many Jedi on Geonosis, we had managed to turn it into a costly victory against the Confederacy of Independent Systems. Then we won again on Christophsis, and once more on Dantooine against all odds. But then came the slaughter of our forces on Hippori and the deaths of more Jedi at the hands of the brutal warlord known as General Grievous. With Grievous came a wave of new fear, and with that fear came the threat of panic and chaos across the galaxy. The war was soon expanding faster than we could fathom, and now there was the very real threat of losing it. I had new titles like General and Jedi Master. My apprentice, Anakin, was now a knight and a general himself, fighting for objectives in other parts of the galaxy that were at times as nebulous and enervating as my own. Objectives like Abrion Bridge. May the Force be with you, Anakin. See you soon. And with you, Master Kenobi. Before the destruction of Rishi Station, General Kenobi and CC 2224 were able to recover intel regarding a separatist weapons factory hidden on the agri-world of Abrion Major, a granary complex up top in archipelago in the Western Sea has been converted by the war faction of the Confederacy. They're using it to build a new mega ion cannon under the directions of General Grievous and Count Dooku. General Kenobi. Go ahead, Cody. You did the hard part. One blast from these cannons could disable an entire fleet. With General Grievous or Dooku to then destroy those powerless vessels, it would result in Republic casualties numbering in the thousands or more. The factory sits on the center island of an archipelago chain whose sea cliffs have been reinforced, making them impenetrable from the water. Anti-aircraft defenses are also extensive. The complex's only access point is a sole supply bridge, which connects the north and south islands in the chain. A divided battalion will capture both ends of the bridge in order to converge on the factory. Admiral, Lauren, why split our forces and assault on two fronts from wicked positions? Simple. Should one arm of the battalion be entirely destroyed, three would still remain a chance of securing the cannon plants. Many of our forces were still demoralized following the losses at Hypori and exhausted our tough fight on Christophsis. So I attempted in that moment to live up to the leadership promised by both of my new titles. The 212th Battalion volunteers to lead the assault captain. But I wondered, must the Jedi way always dwell in so much violence and death, however necessary? Because of the mission scope, the 212th had been expanded with a full company of soldiers from Rune's military defense forces. Excuse me, General Kenobi. I am Commander McKendricks. This is Lieutenant Oron. We just transferred over from the Rune system. Ah, yes. Welcome to the 212th. I'm honored to serve with you, sir. Abrion Bridge will be ours. Abrion Bridge is, from what I can tell, a death trap with a scenic view. Just battle droids, General. The Runians had recently distinguished themselves in combat on space station near Bolivar, but that was merely a skirmish. We'll sweep them aside. Sir, rest assured. I spent the night in deep meditation, searching for a vector, not just toward victory, but peace. I thought of Cody and the clones yet untested in battle. AR 9771, you are now. I am Arrow. Welcome, Arrow. I am Cody. And then, like a cold snap of wind, the morning of the raid arrived. Storm cloud, General. Negative, Commander McKendricks. That smoke from our destroyed air cover. Shelling from the weapons complex should commence right about Katoom. We will make a landing south. Attack with storm from the north. At that time we will. That lat 3 has been hit. Nothing left. That cuts our landing party in half, General. Attack 1 must take our side of Abrion Bridge. We will take it, General. They'll be singing songs about us for years to come. Let's hit that bridge, the full force of the Republic. Thum, 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 thum. It's not easy, then. Fall in line. Seal your trap, Sergeant. I understand your trepidation, believe me. But try to see Abrion Bridge as a bridge to this wall's end. A bridge. Alright, guys. Alright, do something. Bridge to this wall's end. A bridge to the end of bloodshed. A bridge to the connection of our free republic worlds, a bridge that leads to light, away from the dark side, and we will march across this bridge together. Thum, thum. What is a Jedi's purpose in war? Yes, and Yes, the bridge and the glory will be ours today, General. May the force be with you, Commander McKedricks, and with all of us. We will be we will be standing together on a mound of burning droid parts by day's end, sir. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Rifles at the ready. Move out. Go, 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 go. Purr, 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 purr. Come on, troops. Bakoom, bakoom. Where lies the vector toward peace? Attack! Duck! Peef, peef! These many years on, I still refrain from trying to assess the full amount of losses we experienced that day. Puff, or else I lose myself to the pain of it. When I reached the bridge, I saw the sun rising on Abrion Major. It was breathtaking, and in that moment I realized a deep truth. I did not want to be there. Kakoof! Get down, General! Was I a coward for wanting this war to cease? Commander, all they have to do to win this thing is blow the bridge. We'd be sunk, literally. Need to find a way forward. They won't. The bridge is the only supply route for the factory, in or out. Grievous wouldn't allow a setback like that. Keep it up, Lieutenant. Vap. I'm halfway there, General. Looks like I'm willing. I'm halfway there, General. Looks like I'm winning the race. Who will be the first to grasp those cannon plans? You or me? This is a lost game. What are you carrying? Orders came over the comm. Our Navy ships need to see how far along we've advanced on the bridge. We improvised. You have no weapon. Only this banner, sir, but it's an honor to carry it. What's your name? Arrow, General. It's Arrow. I chose it last night. I will cut you a path, Arrow. Follow me. My vows reverberated in my mind then. Protect, preserve life. That is the Jedi way. Suddenly the way forward became much clearer. Careful to your right. Zoo. Wow. Wow. Pew. 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 But in preserving life, there was still the act of taking it. Pow, 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 and losing even more of it, an endless type of it. I could feel thick pockets of its snuff out, small tremors in the force, each like a clench squeezing the air from my lungs. Pack, cow. But the tremors were counterbalanced by a swell inside me as I felt the tides change in battle. It was a powerful feeling, albeit a concerning one. I had forgotten the sunrise of before and now only saw war. Puff. McKedricks, I might beat you to those plans yet. Lieutenant Oron, where are you? Vap, 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 vap. Patow. Oron, it's all right. No. Sir, we have to get you off the bridge. Suddenly I had them. I had the plans for the ion cannon in my hand. The South Bridge is secure, General. McKedricks, do you read? Come out. McKedricks, come in. Over. Dare I say this mission is... forgot to read these words in the before. Dare I say this mission is a success. Let's go. No word from McKedrick on the north end, sir. Reinforcements to the south. IG units take over. Little did I know that McKedricks had been completely routed, and hundreds of separatist forces were now closing in on us from the north. And in my brief, vainglorious haze, I had failed to put the larger pieces together. Hailfire droids and IG units, the rogue-class fighters above. That meant this base was being backed by the Intergalactic Banking Clan's Collection and Securities Division. The banking clan possessed some of the most lethal armaments in the Confederacy, and they'd been patiently holding back their strongest units. Until we were trapped. We're cut off. Attack 1 is boxed in. Too many of them. More water units destroyed. General, what do we do? Pass. General, we've lost most of our sea ships and your lots have been destroyed. We have to airlift you out. Woof. Protect life. Preserve it. The general's cleared a path. Go, move. General, we're going to blow the bridge to cover your retreat. Stand by. I still have people on that bridge wounded. Wolves. Bombers are inbound, General. Get clear. Peeve. Arrow, come. I can carry you. General, leave me. May the force be with. Target, enemy, commander. General, we have to get off this bridge. Agreed, Commander. Cool. Cow. How many of Oz were still on the bridge? Countless. Yet, we lived to fight again, I suppose. And fight again, we would, again and again. I needed to watch the sunrise. I needed to remember to believe it still could. General, the evacuation ships are here. I needed to know that light could still prevail. Light could still prevail. Light could still prevail. Alright, guys, that was the end. And this was during the Clone Wars where Obi-Wan kind of realized that, oh, I need a, when he realized, oh, wait, my troops are, in danger. I need to, actually stop and, and retreat and, get away. And where he kind of learned how to, protect everybody. And I kind of liked about this because, they're trying to win, right? But they also don't want to lose so many people. And it's kind of difficult trying to do that when you're literally a war leader. It's really hard. You are the general. He's the general. Anakin's the general. And they are really just trying their best. He's just trying to stay away from he's trying to just save everybody. And he can't do that. And so that's why they have the clones, and that's the reason why they are, that's the reason why they are still, that's why there's clones, is because there was no Jedi. But honestly, I think they would have had way more help from Jedi, even if they weren't super powerful Jedi. They would have way more, lower midi-chlorian counts. They don't need super duper high to join the Jedi Temple and learn the ways of the Jedi. They need more and more, because with training, you can use force abilities. Really powerful force abilities. But I think that the clones weren't needed if they just got more Jedi. They wouldn't have needed the clones, and this would have changed kind of the story. And it would have been so much easier to just have won the first battle of Geonosis, and then the second one, and all the other battles they have fought. They would have had so much more Jedis. And they would have won so much easier. But that's my opinion, and I think that this kind of showed, the Jedi aren't always right, and when they're trying to, you're not all the Jedi, even no matter how trained you are, no matter how many times, yes, you know what the Jedi way is, but you can't really show it and understand it. You know what it is, but you just can't really understand how this works. So, yeah, I really really like this, the third one. I really think the first one and the third are my favorites so far. The fourth one is Anakin and... Whoops. It's the first and third one are my favorites. They're just much better. The second one was weird to me, but I really like that. And the fourth one is Anakin and Obi-Wan during, when Anakin's the Jedi Knight with, his Hayden Christensen, the Revenge of the Sith. Looks like the Ewan McGregor Hayden Christensen during the Revenge of the Sith, but that was stuff that wasn't seen, and I want to read that one so badly. But that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.